Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narc's Nemesis. For those of y'all watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That helps YouTube's algorithm pick up this content and push it out to more people that need it. Somebody liked it for you, so make sure you like it for somebody. If you need a one-on-one phone session, the link is down below in the description. If you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need advice custom made and tailored to your situation, make sure you book down below. And if you want to donate to the channel, the link is in the video description as well. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my new single, Love Machine. It is not about narcissism, but it's a more upbeat track. It's a sexy track. It's an energetic track. It's a electro pop track. I think y'all will really enjoy it, and it'll put you in a better mood. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. It's available here on the channel, and it's also available on all streaming platforms. So y'all go check that out. I am gonna start doing a weekly live. That way y'all can tune in. Y'all can ask questions, and I'll answer them directly. You know, I'll be interacting with you guys because a lot of people have been requesting that I do a weekly live, and I think it's about time. So that's coming soon too. It might be on Tuesdays or Thursdays or something like that, but I'm not sure. But I will let y'all know. But anyway, today I want to talk to y'all about you do not have a special narcissist. I can't count how many times I've told people this. You don't have a narcissist to where they are the exception to this information. Because what we do, because the truth is not what we want to hear. The truth doesn't align with our emotions. The truth does not make us feel better about the situation. We start looking for any excuse to not abide by the knowledge and the information about these individuals. So we create the notion in our heads that our narcissist is just different. Oh, our narcissist is going to be the 1%. Our narcissist is going to be the one that doesn't do that. Our narcissist is going to be the one that changes. And all that's doing is prolonging your suffering. Because you start telling yourself shit like, okay, well, maybe if I have kids with them, they'll change. Maybe if I get married to them, they'll change. Maybe if we buy a house, they'll change. Maybe if I buy them this, they'll change. Maybe if I let them have affairs on the side, that'll make them more acceptable. That'll make me more acceptable to them. And we keep throwing in all these what ifs. And we keep throwing in all these sacrifices, and all you're sacrificing is your character, your integrity, your self-worth, your confidence, your character. And if I sound a little stuffy, y'all, I apologize. I got a sinus thing going on, and it's killing me, so bear with me. But we keep telling ourselves that our narcissist is going to be the exception. All this information that we're soaking in, all this information that we bombard ourselves with daily, all this information that we consume, all this information that we stayed up day in and day out and sometimes fell asleep to this information, we still tell ourselves, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, well, maybe they're over it. Maybe they changed. Maybe not. Because that makes us feel better. That makes us feel more comfortable. That makes us feel better about our decisions to stay with them. That makes us feel better about neglecting ourselves. That makes us feel better about neglecting our kids. That makes us feel better about neglecting our goals. That makes us feel better about wasting our fucking life. Maybe they'll change. How long you gonna give them to change? 6 months, a year, 5 years, a decade. Some of y'all 2 and 3 decades. Y'all been waiting on this individual to change. What you waiting for? The third kid? The second kid? Maybe y'all don't have kids, so you say, fuck it, shit, let's throw a baby in the mix. You waiting on the second domestic disturbance? The third? The police know y'all by name. I already know what address that is. 2 jackasses over. They come to our house every week, every month. They know y'all by Mr. and Mrs. Jackass. Mr. and Mrs. Jackass's house over. Every week. You letting your kids down. You letting your family down. You letting your friends down. You letting yourself down. Your goals. Most of all, you letting God down. Because he put you here to be so much greater than anything that involves them. And you keep minimizing yourself because you don't want to look in the mirror. Dealing with them and letting you take you through hell has been easier for you than looking in the mirror and saying, hey, I got a problem. Because let me tell you, this shit is like kicking a drug. The first step to healing from an addiction is realizing and admitting I have a problem. In Houston, we have a problem. How many times you gonna go to the hospital because they done hit your ass in the head with a fucking guitar? How many times you gonna go to the hospital because they done DDT'd your ass through a coffee table? How many? The same shit over and over and over again. How many times you gonna let them cheat? How many times you gonna know that somebody else been inside of her? That he's been inside of somebody else? And you just, that's just him. That's just Leroy. That's just Keisha. That's just Tony. That's just Pam. Whatever fucking name you want to put on there. That's just how it is. No, that's just what you allowing. When you go heal your inner child, you figure out why you've been putting up with them. And it becomes so much easier to heal from. A lot of us ain't healing because we're not looking in the mirror. We want to snap our fingers, boom, and it'd be over with. I'm healed, boom. But you don't want to do the work. You don't want to do the work for yourself, but you're doing all this bullshit to maintain them, to keep a connection with them. But you won't take your ass to therapy, but you will go to couples counseling with them. You won't fix your childhood trauma, but you want to hold their childhood trauma. You want to hold them by the hand. You don't want to fix your inner child, but you want to rock their inner child to sleep every night. Them motherfuckers ain't special. They special ed. They need to be wearing a helmet and riding a short bus to hell. You're making them special. Because guess what? Without you, without your attention, without your validation, without your concern, they ain't shit. I synced it. They only get a boost because they involved with us. Their personality comes from us. Their mannerisms come from us. Their lingo comes from us. Their money sometimes comes from us. Their business plans come from us. They style, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they execute, it comes from us. They ain't shit special. How can you be special when you have to copy a personality to be with a person? But you don't see that. They don't even got no identity. They took yours. And you're trying to fix them because guess what? Now you see yourself in them. You want yourself back. That's why that ego keeps, I gotta fix them. I gotta fix them. Because they took your energy and you subconsciously want to fix and save yourself. But you're looking in the wrong direction. What's that song, Janae Aiko? You weren't special till I made you so? Couldn't think of a better fucking line to describe these individuals. You talking like me. You moving like me. And y'all think these motherfuckers special. You're special. That's why they had to create an identity just to talk to you, because if they would have introduced the person that they are now, the person they were at the end, you wouldn't want shit to do with them. Damn, I got to think of a character because they not gonna like me. I gotta think of a person. They not special. You just don't know better. They're not special. You're just running. They're not special. You're just in denial. They're not special. You're just stubborn. They're not special. You're just familiar. They're just familiar. They're not special. They've become your comfort zone. They're not special. You feel like you got to fix them. They're not special because you forgot who you are. They're not special because they didn't come from God. They're not special because they don't acknowledge that you are. They're not special because there's more of them than there are of you. They're not special because without manipulation, without a character to base their identity on, they don't even exist. That's why they hate you so much, because they don't have no fucking identity. You had an identity when you first met them. They took it. And you forgot it was yours. They're not special because they are not children of light. They're not special because they want to destroy yours. They're not special. And you just don't understand. They ain't worth it. They never will be. Who gives a fuck if they seem like they happy? Are you happy? Who gives a shit if they moved on and they with somebody else? You were miserable with them. Who gives a shit if they're doing all the shit that you wanted to do with somebody else? Go find you somebody or find yourself. Go do that shit for yourself. You want to go on vacation? Go on vacation by yourself. Figure out who you are. You want to go start a business? Start that business by yourself. You want to go to therapy? Stop trying to go to therapy with them and go for yourself. You want to get better? Fix the reason why you think they're special. They're not special because the only reason we put up with them is because that same scared little boy or that same scared little girl that's inside of us, that same hurt little boy, that same hurt little girl, that same traumatized little boy, that same traumatized little girl, we seen it in them. And we wanted to save them. Because nobody saved that in us. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save that little girl. Ain't nobody coming to save that young man in you. You have to. It's a little girl inside of you, sis, mama, auntie, wife, girlfriend. They need your help. King, father, grandpa, uncle, dad. It's a young man inside of you that's hurting. He needs your help. You're the only one that can help him. Set those inner children free. Reach out and help them. The ones in you. Turn around, stop running, and help them. They've been waiting on you for years. Don't keep them waiting. Like, comment, subscribe. If you need a one-on-one phone session, make sure y'all tap in. The link is below in the description. If you need to talk, if you need further clarification, if you need advice, custom made and tailor fitted to your situation, make sure y'all tap in. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is down below. My latest single, Love Machine, is out now. It's available here on the channel, and it's also available on all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all go run that up for your boy. If you don't do nothing else for me, make sure y'all run it up. Leave me some critique on the channel. Send it to a friend. It might cheer you up. Another day, another way. You ain't got to listen, but I know you heard me.